Yeah, man, I don't know if y'all caught that interview. It got cut off short, but dope interview. Shout out to the homie. He got a dope channel. He doing his thing. New York City, we in the building. But yeah, check that interview out. You could go to my community wall. You'll see it up there. Y'all know I don't even want to talk about no J Hood no more, but I heard and somewhat like when I was off, they was like, yeah, he been talking about J Hood for years. And the homie was like, yeah, if he was protecting him, he'll be talking about him too. Which is facts, bro. Niggas put their life on the line for certain things. You know what I mean? Like, nah, you ain't gonna try to disrespect niggas like we ain't the ones. Like, all right. No, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. You can't help everybody. You cannot help everybody, bro. Just because they got a problem and you could take care of that situation, that does not mean you should take care of that situation. Yo, this is crazy. I know this ain't it. They still over there, bro? This is crazy, bro. They gotta do something about what's going on in this city like this. This shit, wow. Oh my God. They better be doing something, bro. This shit, wow. I know, I know people ain't living in there, man. Oh, don't tell me this is crazy, bro. Motherfuckers is really living outside. This shit, wow. Shit crazy. But people be too high, too drunk, and they be too smacked. And when they talk smack, they get smacked. I hate, man, true story. Look at the homie, he probably in there. This dumb shit he doing. Snicker at it, man. But yeah, what's popping, man? Tell them folios keep that same energy when they see me, boy. We talking wild smack. They talk wild smack until somebody gets slapped. I'm not even gonna lie. Graveyard shit, 4/5 with the laser grip. What up? And it's raining. Back of my ish, man. I'm grinding. Yeah, but I just wanted to come on and talk my ish for a little while. I ain't gonna be on here too long. But y'all know I'm always active. Always active. These folios is not active. They ain't about nothing. But like I said, I'm not gonna be talking about no Jay Wood. I hear people in back of me, but I refuse to turn around because I know I will slap the dog shit out of one of them. I'm not even playing with nobody. Don't even ask me for a quarter. I don't even like people energy, but you know I give people money if they need it. But y'all, y'all looking to buy something other than food, y'all gonna be upset. But yeah, listen, I told like, look, I don't talk about J Hood no more, but if people want to interview me and they want to know what happened, what went left, what's the situation, you know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm like, yo, this is what it is with the little homie. Woo 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 woo. I'm not fitting to talk about Shorty no more. Know what I mean? He messed his own life up, bro. He got to deal with that. That's something else. Know what I'm saying? Let's talk about them bum ass Knicks. I told y'all, bro, y'all better hope y'all Knicks come back because I see everybody so, it was hype. I'm trying to tell y'all, Knicks, the Buffalo Bills of basketball, bro. But yeah, if the Knicks win, Buffalo definitely got to win. I don't see the Knicks doing it, man. I don't know, man. I know that they could do it. They got a nice little team, I ain't gonna lie. And that's why some of the reason they don't be having, man, superstars on the team. Because every time you got a superstar, they try to use something to get out of the dirt. Yo, Riverside, what's popping with you? What's going on, my guy? You see people getting all amped about the Knicks, and then they lost. He hit him with the Reggie Miller. That shit was nasty. Yo, you seen that interview? I had a little interview today talking about Ish. All I want to do is get home and smoke. It's over. It's over. The Knicks, man. I already knew something. That's why I wasn't jumping. I seen everybody. I never seen so many Knicks fans come out of nowhere. They killed the Knicks. I mean, a lot of people saying the Knicks need a bench. They saying they ain't got no bench. That's what it is. Once those stars come off and they sit in the bench and they start losing, niggas got to get a bench, man. What's going on with you, though, Riverside? What's the verdict? Hold on, I'm going to switch this. There we go. What's the verdict? What you mean? I like putting niggas out of their misery anyway. Fuck is you coming from out of there? Oh, Fat Joe and Jadakiss? Yeah, I seen that shit. A lot of people saying it's corny, but yeah, I think they just gotta work on their chemistry and all that. That's what I think. I think soon as they work on, like, I don't think they too comfortable around each other. I think Kiss gotta liven up. Prit, prit, prit. Ain't nothing. What's going on with you? Good? But if Kiss liven up, he'll be Gucci. That's all he gotta do. If he can liven up, he don't look too comfortable. That's what I'm saying. But I think I feel like the internet niggas gonna start hating. I'm gonna tell you, Cameron and Mace, they gotta come at them. It's only, you already know Joe Button. We already know Joe Button. Nori, oh man. I don't know, man. Nori might start interviewing niggas that Fat Joe don't like Cuban Links. Know what I mean? Cause I said, Nori, bro, why are you not interviewing Cuban Links? You know what I mean? That's pun little homie. That's number one. That is pun little homie. Like, you was supposed to be like, yo, Joe, look, man. Pun was my man, you my man. That's his little man. I gotta get his story. Even though it ain't gonna do nothing, that's what it is. You know, Cuban Links, he might come up there, Fat Joe, Fat Joe, Fat Joe, Fat Joe, Fat Joe. And they don't want that type of shit. And then he know Cuban Links gonna try to dog Fat Joe. And we already know Cuban Links' problem. Cuban Links, you need to go get at them niggas who cut you, bro. That's the only thing. But I like Cuban Links because Cuban Links, he be in the streets. I'm not saying he a super gangster, but he be in the streets. And niggas cut you, and you up here talking on podcasts. It's like, bro, go get one of them niggas, bro. Like, I don't know what's happening behind the scenes, right? But, bro, they cut you. Like, they sent somebody to cut him. They did some sucker shit. And then they sent him to go get his face fixed. Probably they sent him to Colombia or wherever they sent him to get his face fixed. And now you up here talking this Fat Joe this, Fat Joe that, Fat Joe. Bro, listen, I wouldn't care. Somebody did that to me. I'm waiting for any opportunity. Doctor's appointment, your mother's funeral, your daughter's baptism. Nigga, you break skin on me with a razor. Nigga, it's up and smoking. Nigga, you cut my face. Nigga, you stupid. I fuck around, cut your mom's face, nigga. Fuck out of here. You violate. Niggas can't get you because you got mad money and you hiding out the country. Oh, yeah, it's up and smoking, bro. Yo, Philly, what up? Ain't shit, what up with you? Yeah, that's what it is. Niggas heard that shit a million times, right? But you gotta look at it, bro. He was next up. Cuban was next up. And it wasn't by niggas saying he next up. He was the nicest rapping behind Pun. Shorty Prospect was fire. Triple Sace, that's my guy, he was fire. Let's come clean. Cuban Link was the next. All right, just chilling, my guy. Cuban Links was next up. And all of a sudden, Fat Joe was putting out albums once Pun ain't here. So that was I was like, everybody seen that and felt that, like, hold up. So everybody thought Cuban was gonna be next up. And Fat Joe kind of like, he wasn't fucking with Cuban. He didn't believe in Cuban like he believed in Pun. He wasn't cool with Cuban. He never liked Cuban. So, of course, when Pun died, he was like, man, get the fuck out of here. But I don't think Fat Joe was thinking business, bro. Know what I mean? He wasn't thinking business. Nah. Fat Joe, they blocked that shit, Philly. Look, 50 was fucking with anybody that he had beef with anybody, so he was fucking with all they artists. Think about it. 50 was beefing with Jada kissing them. Who he grabbed up? J Hood. He was beefing with Fat Joe. Who he grabbed up? Remy Ma and this nigga Cuban Links. So, you know, when he did that, that's when they had that New York meeting. They had a New York meeting. Yo, anybody from New York, if Max B was signed to Dipset, y'all can't sign him to D Block or G Unit. So they created that little blackball shit. Yeah, flowers for the dead. Look, that nigga Fat Joe blocked that shit. Fat Joe was like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm next up, nigga. Niggas been heard them stories about Fat Joe having Pun's rhyme book. Niggas like, yeah, he got Big Pun's rap book. Everybody saying that shit, and you know, Cuban was saying it. Niggas was jacking that shit. But you know, I don't know. They really know the truth. I just feel like, yo, nah, that nigga Fat Joe, he managed that shit wrong because he had Triple Sace, he had Shorty Prospect, and I'm pretty sure they could have added man niggas, and he had Remy Ma. So let's come clean. Remy Ma was not feeling that shit with what happened with her and Fat Joe, right? So only reason why Fat Joe patched that up is because females started popping again. It was nothing Fat Joe could do with Remy, but when females was back in style and he seen a gold mine, like, oh, Remy going platinum. So he patched that back up with her. But 50 Cent made a lot of niggas like fold. It was like, yo, they made some New York blackball shit. I ain't gonna lie. If you was signed to G Unit, so 50 was like, yo, none of y'all niggas do songs or sign with Game. Fat Joe, yo, none of y'all do songs or sign Cuban Links. The Locks, none of y'all sign nothing or do songs with J Hood. Opening shut case. So they had to do that because you see all the manipulation that was going on. You know, but I think D Block, they was gonna fuck with Max B, but they couldn't. Because they was still cool with Dipset. And then it was like, you see how Cameron jumped out the window talking to 50 like, yo, you said you was gonna do what? That Koch is a great, all that crazy shit. So yeah. And then you seen 50 pull Jimmy and Santana in the middle of beef. So yeah, them niggas had New York, they came together and was like, yo, we blackball. They made a little blackball team, bro. True story. Jay-Z was probably part of that shit. Whoever he had beef with, he probably added that on too. Yeah, y'all don't sign Beanie Siegel. None of that signing Beans or anybody dissing me, nigga. So yeah. I don't know. See, that's the shit I recognize, man. Yeah, that nigga Jimmy was beefing with Max B. He was scared that Max B was gonna sign to G Unit, Jay-Z, or D Block. Cause remember, he was trying to fuck with D Block too. You know what I mean? He definitely was trying to fuck with D Block. That shit wasn't working though. That shit was not working. But yeah, I feel like Fat Joe could have managed that way better. Jimmy could have managed that way better. Stack bundles. Max B. Jimmy said it. He jerked Max B. He said he thought that's how the game was. He said, yo, I jerked him because Cameron jerked me. That's basically what he said. So he was like, Cameron took a lot of money from him. So when he signed Max B, he took a lot of money from him. He thought that's how shit go. Nigga, you sign some type of deal. Niggas get the money. Niggas do some... Niggas is funny, bro. Because the way they jerk you, you won't find out till like 10 years and shit. Yeah, Mace was G Unit, but this dude, P. Diddy, he blocked that shit. He was gonna sue the drawers off of 50 Cent. And I think that's why 50 was so mad that he was like, look, nigga, nah, you ain't signing no bad boy artist, nigga, you bugging. You ain't getting no Mace. So, you know, he did that to 50 and then tried to be friends with 50. 50 looking at him like, nigga, Mace don't fuck with you. Why not let me sign him and get money? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? And P. Diddy was like, nah, nigga, that'll look like a blemish on me. You get him out of his deal, and then that nigga start dissing me with you, worldwide stage? Hell no. P. Diddy was hating on Mace. But I believe P. Diddy had sex with Mace too. Cause yo, that's why you don't get in the beef with your best friends. You heard what Cameron said? He was like, yo, I went up in the brownstone, and when I went to use the bathroom, what he said? He said, I seen a pink dildo. And he said it was only P. Diddy and Mace in that house. He said it was a big, giant, pink dildo. So I don't know if Diddy was using that shit on Mace or Mace was using the shit on Diddy, which is none of my business. I'm not here to point the finger. But this is all facts, bro. Know what I mean? This is what they was saying. So Cameron was shitting on Mace, and now he's shitting on Jimmy. You know, now he with Mace and shitting on Jimmy, but he was shitting on Mace and he was with Jimmy. Now he's shitting on Jimmy and he with Mace. That's the type of shit you gotta watch out for, bro. Cam is out for himself, bro. If you could stop fucking with a nigga for like 20 years, talking about them, whatever, and then patch shit up and start beefing with the nigga you made beef with the other nigga you had beef with, and then that, nah. I ain't gonna lie. Cam would've got washed up, bro. You know Cam ain't stupid. He probably got security. That nigga got everything. But I ain't gonna lie, he disrespected Jimmy. He said, you not from the Bronx. That was he said, you not from Harlem. He killed Jimmy with that shit. Jimmy not from Harlem, but that's where he jumped off the porch at. It is what it is. Fuck that motherfucker got those lights so bright, bro. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Oh, yeah, I don't know, bro. But Pimp C was been talking some shit. Y'all niggas out there fucking the same pussy, swinging dicks in the same room, rubbing balls. I don't know, it could have been Puff, bro. You know, Pimp C voiced his opinion about all that shit. He seen a lot of fucked up shit going on. He like, damn, this is crazy. He probably seen a lot of fucked up shit going on. So, you know, Pimp C was a real one too. Pimp C was a rare breed. And it's still a lot of rare breeds, but you know, we still got these imposters, these fakers around. It's all good, you know. Real ones, all we know how to do is keep it real. Even when it ain't even a real situation, we just keeping it real. You know what I mean? We ain't got no choice but to keep it right. Real ones keep it real right. That's all it is, bro. But oh yeah, they was saying that about Mace too. Yeah, you right. Niggas was definitely saying Mace was somebody and shit. I hate people coming in. Yeah. Yeah, but they was talking about Mace in Atlanta, bro. They was talking about Mace was running around with them Transformers in Atlanta. That's what they said. They been said Mace was running around with Transformers, bro. They said that. Niggas been saying when he was in that church, he was picking up Transformers. I'm like, that's crazy. Them niggas got the bando back there. They got the bando. They look like they having a party back that bitch. All I want to do is smoke, nigga. Smoke these runts. That's it. But yeah, the hip hop, the whole industry, that shit funny. A lot of people know that. Shit is just There's a lot of fake shit going on, but there's a lot of money. There's a lot of manipulation going on, but there's a lot of money. There's some crooked shit going on, but it's a lot of money. And that's the whole shit. Yeah, they getting twisted down there. They getting twisted. Mason Bethel. Them niggas is crazy. Hollywood, all that shit crazy, bro. Niggas sell you up the river. Shit corny, too. There be a lot of corny stuff going on, too. Super duper corny. Shit don't even be worth it. I'm telling you, the way these rappers be dying, right? Over what you said on the song, or you want to be famous, you might as well go get a job, bro. King Vaughn could have went and got a job. He'll be alive. Lil Durk could have went and got a job. He wouldn't even be in jail right now. You know how many artists, if they would have just chose a regular life, where they would be? They might not be rich, but they'll be doing regular shit. Smoke when you want to, fuck when you want to, go outside when you want to, bag a bitch when you want to. Like, I'm pretty sure if they could just trade their life for a regular life, they would. But shit is too late. That's why we got to make the right decisions before it's just too late. So, you already know, man. I'm out of here, yo. Y'all be easy. Not greedy.